Y'all, they might be on to me at this point because I'm like complaining about how we don't have a bracket last week and we finally got a bracket for this World Cup thing. And then we got the much anticipated sequel to Moss versus Cross. My voice just started going out there. Alright, everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Writer, and today we are here for another round of Friday Night Smackdown reaction goodness. We've got Shotzi versus Shayna Baszler to look forward to tonight. We got Ricochet versus Mustafa Ali in a World Cup match, and we still don't have the bracket yet. And then we've got Butch versus Sami Zayn, which should also be interesting as well. So we've got those three matchups to look forward to. I'm sure there's probably going to be more stuff on the show. The one development that I'm most intrigued by to see this week is I hope that they really follow up on this Bray Wyatt and LA Knight situation, so I hope that we get some answers there because I just want to see where things are going. That's just how things are, well, going. So, that being said, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy because, oh my god, it is cold here, people. It is so cold here in northern Kentucky. Holy crap. The last time I checked my phone, it was like 29 degrees before a wind chill. Although, to be fair, like it might even be colder in Hartford, Connecticut, so who knows? And that's where they're at, by the way, for context. So, without further ado, let's get started with tonight's reaction, shall we? I think so. Okay, well, they just confirmed that this is the men's WarGames match. You have Bloodline versus Brawling Bruce Drew and some other person that we don't know who it is yet. Thanks, Michael Cole. We appreciate you. Now, where's the frickin' World Cup bracket at? We need answers on that, too. I love tacos, too. Wonderful sign in a crowd. Mountain Drew. They've got some creative signs tonight out here. I'm getting Peaky Blinders vibes from this segment. I have no shame. But it makes sense because it's like you have the people that don't like each other. They're constantly, like, somehow teaming with each other, even though they don't like each other. God, just give us Sheamus versus Roman, like, on its own match at some point. I think we would all love to see that. I mean, Sheamus is spitting facts here. If I'm going into War Games, I'm gonna want someone like Drew McIntyre on my dang team. Just have someone to just kick people and call it a day. I mean, the same could be applicable to Sheamus, too. Those are like two guys that I would want on my War Games team. Okay, we get it. They're on the same page. Love that for them. But who's the fifth person on this team? You only got like a week, 8 days left. Oh my god, did somebody just have someone's phone number on their sign? Oh dear god. See, Drew's asking the right questions here. Who's the fifth person on this team? Sammy, you international treasure, you. But come on, Sammy, let them announce who this fifth person is. Well, I care who the fifth guy is. I want to know who's going to be on the team. We only got 8 days until Survivor Series, Sammy. Uzi in the sky with diamonds. Oh, Jesus. I actually have a Beatles welcome mat at my front doorstep. Okay, so we're just left guessing who this fifth person is. Is that the theme for the night? Because I think that's the theme for the night. I mean, regardless of how we got to this point, I'm still looking forward to this match because, you know, these two are going to crush it, and that's what counts, right? Right. Oh my god, they finally got a bracket for us! Oh my god, finally! So whoever wins this match is going to take on our dude, Braun Strowman. It sounds like Mustafa Ali has new music, and hopefully he's doing okay because he kind of got destroyed by Bob Lashley, so that's nice. If you haven't watched our episodes of Universe Mode, we've just sort of ran with it, but we accidentally just started calling Bobby Lashley just Bobby Lashley. I don't know how it got started. It happens. Wow. Okay, we're getting a digital exclusive here that's no longer digitally exclusive. Oh, so they started doing the flags around the ring now on the, like, visual, like, screens around the ringside area. What is this thing called? We also got a little bit of a thing for, our dude Bray Wyatt later tonight, too. He's apparently going to make amends, which that's definitely going to end well, right? Yeah, but Cole, Ricochet was also yelling at the referee just now. I don't know. That doesn't sound like a superhero thing to me, Ricochet. Oh, dang. Okay, I didn't see that coming at all. Definitely crazy note to end going into the commercial. Are they going to get up? I don't know, but I need to see what happens. Okay, so we're back from the commercial break, and Ricochet just kicked Mustafa Ali. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait, that was during the commercial break? Imagine if we would have came back from the commercial break and we saw that superplex. Now, that would have been cool. Ricochet's going to the top rope. What's happening here? What's happening here? Oh, he missed. Oh, there goes Ali. Submission's locked in. Okay, Ricochet got the rope break. Oh my god, Ricochet. Ricochet is unreal, dude. Can we give them like a best of 5 series or something at some point? like on SmackDown and have that be a little story for a couple months or so. Cole, they're both in a fight. Like, they're giving it all they got here. Oh, God, what's he doing on the top rope? And he misses his move. Oh, dear God. That better be the ending, because that was way too cool. Okay, that was the ending. That was a cool ending. That was a very cool ending. But y'all need to grab your snacks for that next match that we're gonna have here with Ricochet and Braun Strowman. And then, I guess, Butch and Sami, whoever wins gets to take on Santos Escobar. Which at least that kind of makes sense, because everybody's got a group on that side of the bracket, right? Just poor Ricochet. Oh my god, he's got to take on Braun Strowman in this next match. Yes, Kross versus Moss 2 is happening, people. Y'all remember we were having way too much fun with that first match a couple weeks ago? Oh my god, this is great. Keep it coming. Y'all, they might be on to me at this point because I'm like complaining about how we don't have a bracket last week and we finally got a bracket for this World Cup thing. And then we got the much anticipated sequel to Moss versus Kross. My voice just started going out there. I was taking a peek on Twitter and somebody mentioned that we might be getting like a mixed tag match out of this with like Madcap and Emma because they were like talking backstage. And then we have Scarlett and Karrion Kross, of course. I'm down for it. It'd be something different. Plus, that would give us a Scarlett debut. Alright, here we go. The much anticipated sequel commences. Moss versus Kross 2. Madcap Moss is on the offense right away. Love that for him. Love the new fired up energy that we got going on here. And Moss with a beautiful suplex onto Kross. Kross going after Moss now with the strikes. God. And there goes Kross with the suplex of sorts on Kross. On Moss. Oh, Jesus. And Kross now has Moss across the ropes, and Scarlett just slapped Moss across the face. See, that doesn't even flow. I swear, they probably, like, thought about this, like, in the backstage area and said, yeah, Moss versus Kross, let's do it. That's how I want to believe it, okay? And Moss is getting all fired up against Kross right here. And Moss with a huge slam, throwing Karrion Kross across the ring. I can't take any of this seriously. Oh no, yeah, this is it. It looks like Kross has the cross jacket on Moss. But Moss is trying to fight through it and walk across the ring. Alright, look at you, Moss. Oh boy, yep, there goes Kross again. Yep, I think Kross has Moss right here in the cross jacket. Karrion Kross defeats Madcap Moss in the Kross vs. Moss sequel, Kross vs. Moss 2. Hey, if we get Kross vs. Moss 3, I'm not gonna be mad at that, y'all. Just because it's always so ridiculous to have to watch and comment on what's going on. Okay, we have Emma coming down to the ring. This makes sense. I'm excited. I want to know where the Kross vs. Moss situation is going. Everybody's like cell phones being held up in the crowd, like with his entrance and everything. That never gets old to me. It will never get old to me, but at least he's in front of the people this time. Okay, we have the spooky lighting now. This is lovely. I'm just wondering, like, why he went after LA Knight. I'm here for it. I just want to know why. Yeah, I've got no idea why you're doing the things that you're doing, but I mean, to be fair, again, like you just mentioned, look at the past. Some of it was good, but some of it was, oh boy. I'm just wondering what all this has to do with LA Knight. Can we get to that? Okay, thank you. We're getting to this. So this was Bray's moment of weakness. Why is this super foggy? So Bray Wyatt's getting, like, the crystal clear, like, 1080p treatment, and LA Knight's getting the foggy treatment. The promo we've been waiting for, people. Me neither! I'm trying to figure out this apology situation, too. But I like where they're going with this, though. It's like two very, misunderstood people. Oh, but he got a huge slap into Bray Wyatt before he left. Hey, he's got the right idea, though. It's like a video game. You just kind of dip in and dip out like it's Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god. What's he planning to do to LA Knight? Should we be concerned? Should we be concerned? No, this man's had the right idea the whole night, just keeping his distance away from him. Okay, well, they're no longer even. I don't like this. The whole, like, Tron just went black. Oh, wait, I saw the screen flicker a little bit. Guys, it's a horror movie trope. Come on, have you all not watched, like, any sort of horror movies? You get the one guy that might be a little overconfident or something kind of misunderstood, going up against the villain who is also misunderstood, too. I'm seeing a bit of a horror movie trope or so moving through this a little bit. I don't know. Maybe that's because I can kind of see like a horror context more so than anything else. But I want to know where all this is going. I'm hoping that maybe this leads to Bray's first match. I'm hoping so. We're gonna hope for the best, right? But at least we got this cool segment, right? Right. It was interesting. We got some developments and we got an explanation. And that's what counts, right? We're furthering the characters, we're furthering the stories. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here for my stories. Okay, I'm liking Ronda's outfit. Shayna's looking like she's gonna destroy somebody, and we're here for that. Wait, does Shotzi have new music too, or am I just hearing things? I might just be hearing things, I don't know. I mean, Shayna kind of proved her point there. She kind of didn't hit her right there. Like, I'm not a trained professional wrestler, but, sometimes it's a little clear if, like, something, hits or not. Or at least something that makes it look like it hits, right? I don't know. I'm overthinking this. Everything that Shayna Baszler does looks like it hurts. Like, my arm hurts just watching this. Like, it's not a bad thing, of course. I mean, you want her to look dangerous and everything like that, but geez, oh man. Of course Ronda's gonna get involved like 2 minutes into the match. Send her to the back, ref. It's not that hard. Beautiful German suplex. Why do we keep throwing her over by Ronda? Like, Shayna, you could win this in like 2 minutes by yourself. I don't even think she would need that long, to be honest with y'all. Okay, well, I guess this kind of makes sense because, like, didn't Shotzi and Raquel team up here and there? I think that's the case, but I'm here for it. Gets Raquel kind of back into the mix, right? I'm not mad at this. I like where this is going. Okay, I might not like where this is going with the roll-up pin, but... Because that doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you're showing her as, like, dangerous and stuff and she loses to a roll-up, like... how are they really that dangerous? Or are they dangerous, like, after they lose? Again, I'm overthinking this, but I mean, at least further the plot. We had a new development, Raquel's got Shotzi's back in this whole situation. Love that for them. At least, we're seeing Raquel on television in some capacity, so that's nice. But yeah, not much to really say on that. Alright, how many weeks in a row now is this the same outfit for Braun? God. This is like, what, 4 weeks now? Wait. Are there details in the pants? Okay, there are tears in the pants. Okay, we might have a new pair of pants on our hands. They've sort of hinted at the Ricochet and Braun matches with Gunther so far, with their interactions, and at least this one anyway. I'm kind of here for New Day versus Imperium. You have two polar opposite personalities, like, in teams and whatnot. Oh, dear God. Oh, that chop. Oh, no. Okay, well, the bell just rang. So this is a six-man tag match, and I guess the big dudes are, like, the first ones in the match. See, at least we're sort of interweaving these storylines together, sort of, with the World Cup that we finally just now got a bracket for tonight. See, we're getting some continuity here in this episode. We appreciate that. Imperium just always just has really great chemistry together. There's no other way around it. Oh dear God, the camera just shook right there. Come on, Braun, don't do this. Oh no. Oh no, we got Gunther versus Braun. Oh no. Mom can pick me up, I'm scared. Braun and Gunther are going at it now, and Braun just, like, had the thing with the chop, and yeah. Oh no, he's going after Gunther. I was gonna say, that wouldn't have made any sense at all to have Braun pick up the win that way on Gunther. Because that would kind of defeat the purpose of the tournament, no? Because, I mean, if you beat the champion once, like, that makes logical sense to me, like, to have them be the next #1 contender. I would think so, anyway. I mean, honestly, this dude had the right idea running away from Braun, though. Braun has just been, like, tearing through people. So, I think that makes logical sense. I mean, we all saw the chop situation. Gunther's gonna have a bit of a chore to chop down Braun, but I think he can do it. I'm on Team Gunther when we eventually get that match. It warms my heart that we're getting Butch and Sami Zayn in the main event of Smackdown. I like how they added into the nameplate thing, likes to get oozy. Sami Zayn, just, you international treasure, you. We don't deserve him, we really don't. Butch is right on the offense from the get-go, love that for him. Oh, he just caught Butch right there, love that. That was cool. We're only like a minute or two into the match, but that was pretty cool. We still don't know who the 5th member of their team is for men's WarGames next week. Oh, Jesus. He just, like, tossed Butch right off that frickin' top turnbuckle right there, and Butch just went flying to the outside. Holy crap. I like how it seems like a lot of these, like, World Cup matches, like, they're somehow intertwined with, like, other storylines going on, if that makes any sense. Like, we have this matchup that kind of that obviously goes together with, like, the Bloodline stuff and the Brawling Brute stuff and the men's War Games match. But then it's like, no matter what, we're going to have a group versus group situation happening because Butch and Sami are both parts of groups and Santos Escobar has Legado del Fantasma. So that could set something interesting up too. Then on the other side, you kind of have the whole situation with the New Day and Braun. And with Ricochet, he had that encounter with Gunther like a week or two ago, I think. Yeah, so that's kind of ambiguous on that end. But I feel like whoever's going to win that match is probably going to win this thing just kind of based on just more interactions with Imperium. I don't know. Does that make any... I don't know. I'm not making any sense, but nor is all the chaos going on at ringside. Because it is very chaotic. I don't know why I just said chaos, like chaos. Like it's like a grandiose word or something. Oh, Jay almost... Okay, he almost got caught in the crossfire there. Look at you, Butch. Okay, so we're gonna get Butch versus Escobar next week. Or I think it's next week, right? Am I following this right? But I want to know who this fifth person of their group is gonna be. I mean, we got a few minutes left on the clock, so I don't know. Oh, snap. Roman and Paul Heyman are on their way out here. This can't be good. Roman's like, if y'all can't get it together, I'm gonna have to do it myself. At least Sammy's trying. Sami and Solo are trying. Oh, snap. Cole, you have, like, Ridge and frickin' Butch. They were in War Games matches, too. Same thing with Kevin. Kevin Owens did a great job on that War Games match, too. And, like, the whole surprise and everything, that was a treat. Because he was a surprise member for the NXT, like, men's War Games match, I think in 2019? Yeah, I think 2019. Well, plus Kevin's got the history with Sami, so I mean, this all adds up. Wait, I think the sound went out. Okay, the sound is back. This is the second week in a row we're having, like, audio issues in the main event. Oh boy, we got Sami and Kevin getting the main event spotlight that they both rightfully deserve. Like, it keeps them in the conversation, at least. God, listen to that reaction, too, for Kevin Owens. Oh, I'm just glad that he's back. This War Games match feels absolutely right to me, and I'm here for that energy. Hey, we got the men's War Games match all sorted out. Love that for us. So I liked how we got a development there. The match was utterly chaotic, but at least it kind of made sense because it still had the War Games, like, feud kind of circulating, right? And that's just how things have been going between these two groups for the past God knows how many weeks now, right? Right. But Kevin Owens being in War Games makes a lot of sense to me. And, I mean, hey, if anything, it looks like, you know, on the experience side of things are going to look pretty good for the Brawling Brutes team, because you got 3 people on that team that have been in a War Games match. So, I mean, it's going to be a fun match to watch. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Survivor Series so far. We've got a lot of developments from this week, so we're going to have a chit-chat about that in just a second. Alrighty, so final thoughts for this week's edition of Friday Night Smackdown. So we had a lot of developments with the stories, which was great. We had the tournament matches, which were both pretty good. We had the whole New Day and Imperium and Braun Strowman situation, which could possibly give away the tournament for all we know. I mean, logically for me, that would make sense if they're going to continue to do all the stuff with all the groups and that sort of thing, but I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see about what that whole tournament's going to look like and that sort of thing moving ahead. And then we got Moss versus Kross II. So that was the cherry on top of the cake of tonight's episode of Smackdown. And then we had all the crazy LA Knight and Bray Wyatt situations. We didn't get to touch on it, but like they had a whole little backstage segment like later on in the episode where like LA Knight's like I guess leaving the building or something. I don't know what was going on there, but then they had like the creepy Uncle Howdy mask or something. They had like a gold mask or something going on. It's like they're introducing all these different horror elements into my wrestling, and I'm kind of here for it at this point. But yeah, I was like getting real like spooky movie vibes, like just with that whole angle, and I love scary anything. You just give me a horror movie or horror show, and we're good. I mean, shoot, if you follow me on Twitter, y'all are probably sick of me tweeting about American Horror Story from this season, but that season was so good. But nonetheless, we had a lot of developments this week, and I quite enjoyed it. Everything kind of made sense for the most part. The women's stuff needs to be more fleshed out, but at least, Shotzi has a little bit of backup, and that all makes sense since they had, like, teamed before and that sort of thing. And yeah, I'm interested to see where that's going to go, and yeah, I'm interested to see where everything's gonna go. I think that's a good summation of it. Because, like, sometimes it might take, like a week or two for things to kind of, like, move in the right direction and that sort of thing. And that's what we're here for. We're here to watch our stories, right? Right. So, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you get notifications around here and that sort of thing. We should be here for next week's SmackDown. We should be, and if you all want me to, we can do a reaction or we can maybe live stream Survivor Series. I haven't decided yet, but I'll leave a poll. I know I forgot to last week. It's fine. I had moving brain last week, but now we're feeling a little bit more refreshed, and I'm off next week, so that's exciting. Either way around, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.